Hello everyone at Chris Evans TV and MountainDogDiet.com. We're going to bring you Week 9, Creeping Death, the OG hardcore John Meadows program on a push day. Let's get it. All right, exercise number 1 is going to be banded hammer strength press. Or any machine press, honestly, we're going to hammer strength wide grip here. You can use a flat, you can use a decline, or you can even use an incline. The main thing is here you want big, huge chest contractions. I'm gonna work up to a good weight that I can nail 8 reps with a big hard flex and do 4 sets of that with that top end weight. So it's gonna be a struggle to get all 32 reps, but that's what the beauty of this program is. So if you wanna see how to band a hammer strength press properly, check out this video, and that's gonna be exactly how we're gonna set it up. We have ideally gonna be 2 red Elite STS bands. I happen to leave mine in my different car today, so we're using some of Dwayne's at the gym here. His are purple, roughly the same weight, but 2 long red Elite STS bands. Let's get it. All right, guys, with this exercise, notice my range of motion. I'm not letting my elbows get way far behind me because this is very vulnerable for our shoulder joints. Very similar to incline barbell, I'm not gonna go all the way onto my chest. So be very leery when you're using a hammer strength of not letting your elbows travel behind your body. I'm bringing them right to my rib cage and then blasting out to full contraction. All right, guys, mountain dog staple here, incline barbell press, second exercise in rotation. Now, this is gonna be a little bit different than what you've been accustomed of working up to a hard set of 6. We're actually using a moderate load, so 225. To put this in reference for you guys, for a hard set of 6, I'd probably normally go 315, 335. But with this, I wanna control the negative, not a pause, but just be very controlled out of the hole and then explode the bar as fast as humanly possible up for all 4 sets with 225. So it's more of an explosive movement, getting volume as opposed to just pounding heavy weight, which is what we'll do next with the dumbbell incline press. And of course, granite recovery. Slight incline dumbbell press. I absolutely love this exercise, as John taught it to me many years ago. If you notice, every single rep was super controlled. Come down, slight pause in the bottom, come up, big contraction at the top. All 24 reps were spot on perfect, nothing jerky, nothing crazy, nothing explosive. That's what we did on the barbell press. Now we can over the incline dumbbell and really focus on precision there. Polish off chest here, all about stretch. These are dips done for your chest. So notice I'm gonna kick my feet out in front of me, get a good deep stretch, and only come up about half to 3/4. I'm not coming all the way to lockout because that's gonna engage my triceps the most. So be very leery. If you have a beat up shoulder, this might not be the best exercise for you. You can always opt to do a pec fly on either a cable crossover or a pec deck, or even dumbbells, honestly, if your shoulders are beat up. All right, onto some triceps. Superset V-bar press downs for set to 10 with a hard flex at the bottom. Even as I come up to a full stretch, slight pause, drop it down, big hard squeeze, then immediately dropping down and just pumping reps at close grip push-ups. Now, you'll see some people say close grip push-ups where your hands are all in a diamond. That's just too narrow for my shoulder girdle and feels very unnatural. So I go shoulder width, keep my elbows semi-tucked in, and just pump reps in that 3/4 range, and it trashes my triceps. So trying to get as many as we can. All right, onto some shoulders. Superset time. 15 reps of, the program actually calls for bent over rear laterals, but I prefer laying on an incline bench. And as you guys always know, John was always great with substituting like-minded exercises. And this is just nailing my rear delt. So you can do this, you can do a reverse pec deck, you can put your head on the top of the bench and do it that way. I just really like this exercise because it hammers my rear delts. Sets of 15 there, and immediately going over and doing 2 passes with a short red band from Elite FTS on spatter crawls. So it's a great shoulder rehabilitation exercise. So if you have any rotator cuff issues, this is a great exercise. But what we're using it here for today is just blowing up my rear delts. Like with just one set in, my shoulders feel like they're enormous. So if you do these right, slow, controlled, go all the way as high as you can, come down right below your waistband, and not take big jumps with your hands and keep them spread apart, the pump you will get is enormous. All right, guys, so side laterals for 15, supersetted with that same spatter crawl for 2 passes. Now, this is the only spot where John's probably turning over in his grave on me, because him and I side lateral for him, we would always battle back and forth and argue about who was the most efficient, meaning what hit the side delt the most. So if you look at my shoulder here, I like to do side laterals to where my wrist is below my elbow, right? Like that. So if you see turning to the side, you can see it. Like, to me, that feels natural and hammers my side delt. He liked to go more here, where to me, the muscle that's on top is working, which you can see my front delt's on top, right? So him and I would always argue, like, where that with me, side delt's on top, so that's what's working optimally, in my opinion. So the biggest thing there, and even though we banter back and forth about it, was he'd always say, what do you feel the most? Then frickin' do that. Like, pretty easy, right? So if you learn any lesson from him, from this video that I just shot, is, you know, just because I show you a particular way to do something, if something for your body biomechanically feels better, opt for that. Because 9 times out of 10, it could be your arm length, your, you know, the way your body's built, how wide your shoulders are. That all comes down to your structure and frame. There you have it, guys. Mountain Dog Group, Chris Edmonds TV, week 9, Creeping Death. We are releasing this program in October on the Mountain Dog website as a re-release and kind of a throwback homage to all the things that John Meadows gave us. And we could not be more blessed to have his knowledge written down on paper for us to go back and do. Like, I can't tell you how much fun this workout was to do. I remember how much fun it was the first 2 times I did it, because I've ran Creeping Death, the OG program, twice. And you know, I'm very nostalgic about bodybuilding, about him, about things that he's taught me, and this is just a great refresher and a good reminder that even though he's gone, he still lives on with us all. So thanks for watching, guys, and until next time, Chris Edmonds TV.